Welcome back to Space Marine 2. You know, I should have been looking more closely at the combos a little bit because as I was pausing in between episodes and didn't realize that it's suggesting that the power style on the sword is best against swarms, which is interesting. I don't know. Some of these combos in combat could be a little bit... we could learn a little bit more in-game about the styles, I think. I think they're not entirely intuitive. Well, that doesn't look good.
It is worse than I could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheron, come in!
Fox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Eyes within eyes.
Cadians!
Within eyes,
They are
all
broken.
staring into my wretched soul.
We are his feathers, loose in the empty air. Oh, see us dance in the wake of his blessed wings.
So if it wasn't clear before, Tzeentch, the chaos god that he's sort of in the canon, he's sort of associated with both knowledge and deception. He's the god of sorcerers and stuff like that, and the one that
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
the one that the Thousand Sons worship. Also, the way that a lot of Tzeentch worshippers and like their demons and daemon princes and stuff like that are styled are often in that form. So the feathers is a reference to that.
I am a daughter of Cadia, and I will not yield.
They're holding up pretty well, all
There's
things
that
considered.
monstrous obelisk. It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
So why did this happen? At the end of the last episode, I was talking about the Necron technology. Why does this exist and why does it work the way that it does? Because, like, they didn't really explain what Nozick and Luce were really doing in the first place, or how any of the technology worked, or even what it was intended to do. And so it's hard to feel like there's an informed explanation to be had here. And it's just like, I don't know, there's a big glowing obelisk and it's evil now. And apparently it was not supposed to be evil if Luce did things his way. I don't know, no explanation. Kind of annoying for somebody who cares about the lore, like me, because there's plenty of good ways to articulate that lore information if you wanted to write it and care about it.
Acheron's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on all specs.
Yes, brother.
9 years. 9 years. 9 years. I still the stones in my eyes. The sowing season has not turned. The ground is still cold. Warm the seeds with your breath. Cold hand. Cold hand. How can I be myself if I don't know who I am? I am me.
Excuse me.
I am me. I am just as I am. I never get tired of it. I can't taste the Emperor. Ah! Feathers flying everywhere. Feathers. 9 years of feathers. Feathers, feathers. This is the last thing I will say before I cut out my tongue.
Poor guy. Yeah, like I was saying about the feathers. What are those squishing noises? I feel like their heads popping or something, but we haven't actually seen. Oh.
Cut down those heretics! Aliens, are you of sound mind? Yes, my lord. We are unbroken.
You honor
Oh,
your
nice.
world's memory, soldiers.
Thank you, lord.
You guys
We
are
will
sick as
fight to
hell.
the end.
Really? Of course he warped away. See, I feel like wandering in here is a really bad idea and I'm gonna get lit up, but I don't know what else to do. Like, we can't really beat them at range either. I have to clear some of these enemies with melee.
Their champion lies defeated.
Feels like the game's getting louder. My associates are completely, oh god, completely useless at protecting me or finding new targets to shoot.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice.
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors, but instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
Yeah, I know, but you're talking, so I can't.
There must be a solution here.
That foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
That does also raise the question of, like, how is this all supposed to work? If he took the power source, then why is the thing in operation?
Damn you, Luz.
How does this compare to Graya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage.
Then we must hurry.
Brothers!
Titus!
Why did I turn around? Maybe that's one of the reasons why it says that the heavy is more for groups.
No victory for you here, demon.
How many NPC Marines does it take to execute one guy?
We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers, be mindful of the casualties.
I guess all urgency is gone once we're inside.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down 24 men, then shot himself. The weaker-minded are gone.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terror do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that. He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy. We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it
Yeah,
has
'cause
a
it's probably
weakness,
Blackstone.
I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graya. If we can destroy that,
Where is it?
we do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently.
Oh boy, everybody's making really good decisions today. Oh, the captain's coming with us, okay.
forces are divided in two. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank.
Is this the same chaplain?
They are carrying the
tell.
company standard. If they have fallen.
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines, ready!
What is the fate of those that turn from the light?
Okay. I think we're okay with how we are.
The front is beyond this bridge.
Okay, so we're just running up to it?
What is that thing? Look out!
Oh,
Helldrake,
yeah.
spread out!
Fun. Alright, this feels reasonably epic. Perhaps with more guys, we will feel less like we're the only one doing anything.
You will burn like your treacherous brethren on Nevengarth.
I am starting to see some frame rate drop, though. There's a lot going on.
Traitors spotted. Frag grenade deployed. Terminus, penetrate his armor.
What? I was trying to do the execution. Oh, I mistook it because the targeting is the same as the execution color. So
Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy.
oh, good. Chiron really loves talking shit, doesn't he?
Unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference. It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
This does feel reasonably epic, but it does feel very canned. Like, I'm not mad at it. It just feels like it's happening without me having had a lot of input.
Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force. Hope to terrorize this stuff.
I can't hear you all over all the gunfire.
Protects.
Good hunting, brother. Second company, make ready.
Alright.
I heard the supply was hit.
Bloody Helldrake. It's wreaking havoc out there.
Need to start rationing ammunition.
We slow down our shots and they'll come crashing through our defensive line.
If we don't slow down, we'll be throwing rockets at them before long.
Good thing I brought my own slingshot back.
See me laughing, Holland?
No, sir. Never.
You know what? Those, again, those moments of humanity are what make the storytelling the most interesting. Do I take the hammer?
They
Yeah.
will not get past this.
Nothing over there.
Tell your squads to hold off on using grenades until my signal. It's going to get a lot tougher the closer we get, so we'll need those frags.
Understood, sir.
Stavros, we're getting hammered by enemy air support. Round up any heavy weaponry that can knock out those damn flyers.
I'll see it done.
Oh, we can expect heavy losses in the assault. Have the medics prioritize wounded that can return to combat. The others will have to wait.
I'll make sure they understand.
We move any minute now. Be ready. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects.
I mean, good on them for lasting this long.
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen. Along with the Standard.
I dare not picture the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive, but they may be in need of support.
Then we must move quickly.
Where is your false god's power now?
Brothers, target the witch.
Your treachery ends now.
Oh, Jesus. Getting hit every time. Doing damage, but getting hit. And there's just so much going on visually, it's hard to tell where some of the enemies are. I know there's a flying guy around somewhere. I think that was him. But there's so many other visual effects. Oh, there's more than one. Okay. This is the thing. Sometimes my companions do some work, and sometimes they're just completely useless. I don't know. Guess this is just so we can keep an eye on it as we're continuing to move towards it. Let's see.
See how the priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
I see a little green glow. There it is.
Demarium is honored to provide temporary rest to several deceased space marines of the Salamander chapter. They are sons of their primarch, Vulcan, of whose fate the Imperium is unclear. Loyal to the Emperor, these salamanders hailed from Nocturne. Their actions were pure and noble, paragons amongst Astartes. Through their loyalty and their glorious deeds in service of the Imperium of Man, we honor them until the day Vulcan returns and claims these bones. Demarium is honored to inter their remains.
So maybe this is a piece of lore I'm not familiar with. That really doesn't excuse any of it, though. As I've mentioned before, whether it's games or movies or any other piece of media, it needs to have the capacity to stand on its own. You need to be able to give it to anyone and have them have at least a mostly equal like enjoyment of it. I'm not saying that somebody who has lore knowledge or something, or prior knowledge, or read sequels or prequels or whatever media, that's always fair if they get more out of it, but it still needs to be a good narrative for somebody who doesn't know stuff. There are holes in my knowledge of 40K for sure, gaping ones. But like not really being sure what terms mean, what like locations are. Are you fighting? That must be outside. It's just weirdly tuned. not being sure if this is a world that I should know about externally. I shouldn't have to know about it externally. And all the other lore explanations I've been doing, I do that in part because I have the knowledge and because I know a lot of people who watch this or play this won't. But really, considering that fact, there's just a lot of this game that you will not be able to appreciate or even, in some cases, understand at all if you don't have prior knowledge. And I think that's a big problem. All you basically get is there's evil guys and there's good guys and they're shooting each other. And it doesn't help that the Thousand Sons are also blue.
Lieutenant, what are your orders? We fight! Brothers, assemble around the standard! Victory
How do we...
or death!
Oh, go... But,
Victory or death!
we can't go... We can't go... Oh. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't help that the Thousand Sons are also a very similar shade of blue.
We hold this ground in the name of the Primer!
It's fine for the purposes of... It's just hard if you don't know anything else.
My leg is gone, brother! Cover him! All formation! Back, you treacherous scum! Darius! He has fallen!
Those aren't actually real, okay.
There is no end to them! There is, and we shall find it!
That was very brief, but okay. This game is also deeply self-serious, and is sometimes missing the satirical nature of the IP. Cool. Okay. Oh. Okay. So somebody did get through to him.
Lord Calgar.
Lieutenant, I received your message.
Oh, okay. It did go through then. So here's the thing. Calgar and Titus would have known each other from when he was captain.
Give me a solution. We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through. My lord, there may be a way. In the catacombs, Lou said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object. What of it? It was identical to that obelisk.
Yeah, we saw that. So why did he invert it, and how does that actually affect...
Invert that. Explain.
Your Aurora device might have a weakness.
Might?
Captain Master, we cannot stay here. Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
See,
Chapter Master.
I assumed when he flipped the thing that was a control thing. Are you telling me instead that it was like a bobblehead? and it was just an example of what can be done, and we have to do it in reality? It's not a control?
But we will defy them this day.
God, he's loud.
As we have defied them for 10 millennia. We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
Without any cheering, it's a little... Oh, there it is, okay.
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard,
Oh, I'm not even walking. It just started me walking automatically?
All forces, fire at will.
I'm not even going to touch the controls. I'm going to see what happens. I mean, this is a pretty cool set piece. I'll give it that. It does feel a little bit small. Like, this is not a big combat, but the chapter master is here. Oh, well.
Yes, my lord. Captain, form a defensive line here.
So that's like an avatar of Tzeentch, I think.
Brother Titus.
I think there may be a term for it, but I'm not really sure.
Your plans. Move quickly.
Alright, so that was completely canned.
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by.
Why was that just a set piece to get us to the location of this? We didn't do anything to get here? We're just doing it now?
We're out of options.
That feels very lame. Gadriel, why did you do that?
Brother.
I'll live.
My lord.
How many more?
3.
You have brothers in mind.
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, I don't agree with that decision.
Viridian, Talassa. Have you received new orders from...
I don't agree with that writing decision at all. I think that's actually pretty bad. We basically didn't do anything in the last 10 minutes. Like, in our squad in general, and Titus in particular. What happened? Gadriel talked about watching Luz do the thing with the little icon. The thing was, so go back to that footage. I am 99% sure that what I expected to happen in that room did not happen. Because when we saw, it did the insert, or the shot, and then the insert shot of, here's the big pillar, then here's the small pillar in his hand, then he says the thing about flipping it, inverting it, and then he inverts it, and then a whole bunch of bad things happen. What I expected was to watch the big one flip, and it didn't. So I thought that was wrong. And I thought it was more of a metaphor for whatever reason. But then we get here, and not Titus, but Gadriel talks about, okay, we watched him do this thing, maybe we can do it as well. Then we go marching out, and it's very, fanfare-y. And okay, we did the little defend the banner. It's very heroic and all that, but it's very canned. Then we have the arrival of the chapter master. That's very heroic as well. Woo, but it's all canned. It's a cutscene. Then we go running out into the with the chapter master and some of the armored units and stuff, and we see the big bad like avatar of Tzeentch looking thing, and that's very impressive, but we don't actually do anything. We just watch some stuff happen, and then it goes to another cutscene, and then we as Titus go to reach for it, and we get pushed out of the way by Gadriel. And that's fine if there's narrative reason for it. If he's like, I don't trust you to do it, I have to do it, or I want the glory for myself, or there's any number of reasons they could do that. But it really just felt like you don't get to have agency in this moment kind of thing. And on top of all that, we then have not done anything meaningful in a long period of time that wasn't completely canned. Anything of our own agency, anything even of our own decision narratively that like Titus was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I think is right. This has been the whole narrative of like the redemption of Titus, people believing in him, right? After he's come out of this situation where nobody believes him, everybody thinks he's like borderline traitor type of stuff. Everybody's been suspicious of him as he's been coming back, including our two squad members. And so once again, we're having an opportunity for redemption taken away from us. And on top of all that, we didn't do anything to get to the set piece. We just watched ourselves go there and then do the thing. And so now it's delivering us the, okay, now go do the other ones. Well, that's a lot less satisfying than if we had done the first one with a lot of combat through our own accord. And then they had said, how many more are there? Okay, we'll go do, okay, now we split the party. We go do one more, and it's got like a special enemy over there or something we have to fight. And then some of the other squads split off to do the other ones, you know? That would be much more narratively satisfying while hitting all the same beats. It's just weird. It's a weird decision to take these, to have all the fanfare and bombast, and then we're barely involved in it as the player or as the character.
We have, brother. Moving to point Alpha now.
I'm not impressed watching. That's basically what it comes down to. This is a video game. Give me the gun.
But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers.
Okay, so they do have like they're sending off other squads to do it. But again, we didn't do the first one. It happened in a cutscene that we had basically no influence over.
Brothers.
Titans, the heretics are seething from the blow you just dealt them.
They will be dealt 3 more before the night is through.
I love getting shot tons while I'm trying to do combat. It's just constantly warning me about missile barrages that I have to deal with, which is just not a lot of fun, if we're honest. It's just annoying having to constantly dodge. Something I'm not good at, by the way. Like, I am a space marine. I'm slow as shit. Dodging is not really my forte, but apparently I gotta be dodging all the time because otherwise missiles come around pillars. Oh my god, it's just non-stop dodging.
Almost there.
I hate to say it, because this is better made, but I think the combat of the first game is kind of better. At least, it's constantly pinging me with the dodge, dodge, dodge.
Back to the warp with you.
Like, oh my god. Also, particularly annoying that as soon as I activate my ult, all of the minions back off, so I can't really get a flurry on them either. Dodge more missiles, dodge more missiles, dodge more missiles. I still don't really know what the purpose of that little triangular health bar is.
Demon hounds our forces.
What exactly are we doing with these obelisks?
The Aurora device opens a rift to the Immaterium. A gateway. These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
How the fuck do you know
The
that?
keys unlock the gate.
Exactly.
Through this door, brothers.
How would you know that, Gadriel? No, what was my thought? I was just talking about something. God damn it. It's demanding I constantly dodge, and I don't care for it. God damn it. I was saying something else and my thought was not finished, and now I've lost it. I'll probably end up talking about it again anyway, because a lot of this is the same topics.
Treachery will be punished. Heretics, cast them into the abyss.
Do not spare them your wrath.
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe I should just be hammering the parry button as much as I'm hammering the melee weapon button. Maybe I'll try and do that. I know, man. I've seen it. I saw it earlier. I get it. It's right here in front of me. I don't need an attention paid to it. It's like you've actually done an extremely good an extremely good job of framing this problem. Like, this frame is perfect. I don't need it to draw my attention to it.
May the Emperor bless you.
What else am I looking at?
I am but a lightning rod for his will.
You may rejoin the main effort.
Drive the blade in deep, brother. Talassa out.
Wait, was that him? That was so quick, and I was talking as well. Was that him saying they got another one? Because I only see the one. Well, whatever. They should have told me that when I was looking at stuff.
Secured.
The amount of deceased on Demarium is currently 91,452,023.
100 trillion.
Demarium is currently 91,600,900,471. The amount of deceased on Demarium is currently 91,601,000,000. The amount of deceased on Demarium is currently...
Terminators. They have destroyed the bridge. Watch their fire. They have the advantage.
Well, let me go through this.
That is Sergeant Ventia's assault squad.
Their close quarter skills are truly without
Okay,
match.
so there was a canned thing that happened there, and because I was too worried about getting out of the way and also being annoyed at this interaction that I clearly couldn't do, I missed the canned event that, again, I had no agency over. The longer I go, the more annoyed I'm getting with this. It's not awful, it's just like huge missed opportunity. Also, the fact that we still have no fucking cover system, you know, there's a game that's this punishing and does this much damage to me all the time, and there's no dedicated cover system. It was a problem in the first one. It was a pretty glaring one there. It's a less glaring one here, but it's still pretty significant.
This plan of yours may actually work, Gadriel.
How is this Gadriel's plan? Because he noticed the same thing we all noticed? And he's the one who said it to the chapter master? That's how it's going to work? Or the captain? I don't remember who he said it to, actually. Like, here's the thing. I barely know Gadriel and Chiron. I've been talking about it this entire game, how we do not have enough banter. We do not have enough character build-up. Like, they have little interactions, but they're pretty limited. And so I don't feel compelled as the player, as the reader, you know, the absorber of the literature. I don't feel compelled to cheer for him. Like, yeah, sure, he's my battle brother, whatever. But he could swap him out for any other dude with a different face, any other Ultramarine with a different face, and I'd feel about the same. I don't really know him. I don't really care about him that much. Actually, of the two of them, I care about Chiron more, because Gadriel's been a bit of a weirdo. So, like, I don't... I'm just not compelled.
Without those that execute it.
I think my hearing is damaged.
That sounded like humility.
See, that's why I like Chiron better, because he's funny. Chiron is smart and funny. He's like right from the beginning. I think it was when Gadriel was like, "Oh, it must have been a great honor to serve in the Death Watch," and Chiron just looks at him like, "Really, dude?" Like that was the moment when I knew who I liked better. What the fuck? What was that? I wish I could leap like that.
Special tactics ready.
At this point, I'm... Okay, good. You guys got the big one. At this point, I'm just like... My temptation is just to try and end every melee combo with the parry. Just... Oh, Jesus.
It has company. Wretched heretics.
If I end every melee combo with with a parry, maybe I'll randomly hit something. Would have liked to know these guys were spawning in, but okay. Thankfully, I can cheese this thing. Okay, so yeah, I was able to parry that. That's wild. So have I just been playing on hard mode this entire time? Because I should be adding parries to my combos? The combos don't say to parry. Do they? Am I an idiot? Hang on. Is that what this icon means? I thought that this was heavy. Like the heavy swing. I think it is. But again, I don't get the chance to practice combos anywhere. They don't even really particularly work in combat, normal combat a lot, but I haven't been able to, there's no like, you know... Great. Oh, come on. Dude.
Get back. We fight as one.
It's absurd how much damage I take. I can get hit by this thing like twice.
There is more fighting. I know it.
You guys are fucking morons, though. You're terrible at figuring out how to kite things away, pick me up, anything. Why can I not shoot my gun? Hello? I don't know. It wouldn't let me charge the gun. I also can't figure out what consistently... Okay. Hold on. Okay, that one I can't. That one I can't do that. But the ouch. Hey man, could you let me get up? Or are you really gonna... Jesus. Not really fair when you can just combo me on the ground. God, that's a huge area. Okay, I'm not hitting that combo right, but yeah, it really seems like I should be parrying way more, and I think the game did a terrible job of telling me that. Because parrying actually works pretty well if I get the timing right. It's just...
Pathetic waste of a dreadnought.
It's...
Titus, Decimus has a hold on the obelisk controls. Throne that looks like torture, but he is holding fast.
Okay, so we saw another one go up there.
The demon is further weakened.
Meridian, how is Decimus?
I have a murderous headache, but the sight of that beast reeling is a fine tonic.
It is indeed.
Permission to join the front lines.
Granted. My thanks, brothers.
Emperor be with you. Meridian out.
One more.
What was I saying? Damn, this game constantly interrupting me. Yeah, I mean, the game did a if I'm supposed to be parrying shit all the time, then the game did a terrible job of informing me of that. In fact, I would say it misinformed me. Because what it told me when it introduced the parry system was, here's the blue blinky. When the blue blinky comes up, hit parry button to parry. And then, to my knowledge, unless I missed something in that text, which even if it was there, I think is not sufficient, it didn't say, hey, you can also hit it a bunch of other times. It'll also be very effective, just not as spectacularly. So if I play the rest of the game and I'm hitting the parry button a lot and suddenly combat is way easier, I'm going to be pretty annoyed that was all because simply because the parry was poorly explained. Okay. Before we go into the next a little bit, let's take a quick break. I need a breather. All right. I'll see you guys next time.